What makes a logo so special? Is it the fonts? Is it the graphics? Is it the colors? Or is it simply just the message that it portrays? And today I will be answering that question by showing you guys how to make an effective logo on Canva. Hope you guys enjoy. Hi everyone, my name is Noah Savutsky, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an effective logo on Canva. If you guys do not know what Canva is a graphic design software where you can make flyers, posters, brochures, logos, things like that. It's a very easy to use graphic design software. And in this video, I will be showing you guys how to make an effective logo here on Canva. So the first thing you guys want to do is find a good template. There's a lot of templates that you could choose on Canva. There's hundreds of thousands of them that you can choose. But for this video in particular, I chose this one because I'm just going to be making a logo that has my name on it. So let's get started. So the second step that you want to do is what message do you want your logo to portray? You know, like there are so many logos out there. You have the McDonald's logo, you have the Nike logo, you have, you obviously have the logo for the iPhone, you have the Apple logo. Like there's so many logos that represent so many things. And what does your logo want to represent? So in this video, I'm just going to do something basic. I want to represent my name and my brand. So instead of this D over here, I'm going to type in the letter N because that's what my first name starts with. And then instead of this G, I am going to type in the letter S. And then I'm going to type in my first and last name. And then instead of saying jewelry, I'm going to type in brand. And then there is our message. Now, the next step number 3, is to add an effective font. Fonts are very important when making a good logo. So for this one, I'm going to choose a brush font. I really like using brush fonts. That's usually what I use when I'm making logos for school or for my website and things like that. So I'm going to choose this font right here. And then for the Noah Savutsky, I'm going to choose a different font, which is Beach Resort, and then brand. So there is our font. And now for our fourth step is to find a good color to choose. So I'm going to choose something basic. For the initials, I'm going to choose green. And then for the inside, for both brand and Noah Savutsky, I'm going to choose blue. So there we go. We have the color blue in there. And now for the 5th and final step, the last step is to find an effect. I like using effects for logos. They make your logo stand out more. It doesn't look as boring. So I'm going to use a shadow to add some more like its effects to it. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some shadows to it. So there we go, guys. There is my logo. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. You have a great day. Hi everyone, welcome to my Q&A. I am joined by my best friend here, Chris. Chris, how are you?
Good, Noah. How about you?
I'm doing amazing, man. So what did you think about my video? What are some questions you have?
The questions are, why do they call it a brush font?
Why do they call it a brush font? Interesting question. So they actually call it a brush font. It's just because the font looks like it was written with a brush. And typically you will see brush fonts, obviously in sports logos, in streetwear. obviously in streetwear logos as well. That's typically where you will see them. They're usually very common in streetwear and sports, and it's called a brush font because, like I said, it a font looks like it was written with a brush. And so, obviously, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other questions for me?
One more question. How many fonts does Canva have?
How many fonts does Canva have? They have over 5,000 fonts to choose from. It is basically a huge supermarket filled with fonts at your disposal. I mean, typically some fonts you have to have Canva Premium in in order to use them. So typically when you go to the font section of Canva, you're going to see this little gold crown next to it. When you see that gold crown, you have to have Canva Premium in order to use that font. I would say probably half of the fonts are free, and then obviously the other half you have to have Canva Premium. But obviously in total there's 5,000. The fonts you can use for free, I would say, are probably like right around like 9,000 or like 100. Or I would probably say like 900 out of probably like 1,000, something like that, in order to use them. So yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you, Chris, so much for hanging out with me and and enjoying my video. I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys later.